Hello guys and welcome to Bush Life. And in today's episode, I'm starting things off a bit different here, but look at this. Got a lovely new gate here. I was going to call it shiny, but it's got a bit of rust there, you see. Now, I did make a short on this while I was on break, but I thought I'd update at the beginning of my returning video, as I, thought it would be best to also show it off in a main video. Now, that's not it. We also have some new stairs here. I know there were some before, but they looked kind of bad. Drouse is doing its thing. And up there, new neighbours are in. And now, originally I didn't think they'd be much of a threat, as I'm over here now and not over there on, well, not their land, but it was not my land either, so. But the point is, they've been knocking down all the trees, meaning they can see a lot better down here. Now, I'm on my land over there, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I also like to keep things relatively private down here. Now, as you can see here, I've also got this brand new beam coming across, and where do you come from? I was down here like 3 days ago. That was not there, I swear it wasn't. But it probably was. I would have to check some shorts that I made. And what's this down here? Jeez, really slipping. Look at this. Oh, yuck. Look at this log here. It's like perfectly cut. I'm going to remember that's there, because I could use that in future. Because I have some new plans, and I also have to announce for the next however many weeks it is until the 1 year anniversary of Bush Life, I'm going to be uploading 2 episodes a week to get that 100 episode out by the anniversary. But yeah, it's been a while since I last uploaded an episode. As you know, I've been on break. I explained that all in the previous video. But yeah, let's get not straight into things. I'm going to do a little bit of explaining about anything that you guys missed while I was gone. So, let's do it. I don't think the mint plant's going to make it. Rest in peace, buddy. Also, someone's been chomping at me plants. Okay, now I'm going to do that little recap thing. So now here, as the sun loves to glow in my face, I'm going to give you a quick recount on what happened while I was on break. I've got all this stuff delivered here, and then I've got a whole bunch of other stuff up the back there. It's just some new seats, and I've also got another tarp which I'm going to be using to build a whole new room over there for when I've got guests over, so stay tuned for that in the coming episodes. And I also done the roof up. The roof now is, hold on, you can't really see it, but the roof is now sort of slopes like this. You can actually see now. It slopes so that the water runs down and comes off here, so that solution is finally fixed. The bush plant over here is doing a lot better, growing a lot more, as it should. Something's been nibbling at the pine tree, and the wildflowers are dead, I believe. Yeah, they're gone. It's gone. I tried, but it just wasn't working out after they moved. But the pond plant, growing a lot more. This one's going great, and down here, oh, slippery, it rained last night. The water's green now. Not too sure what to make of this, but it's green. So, isn't that all nice and dandy? Yeah. But you may be wondering what I'm doing in today's episode. Now, I don't know if I said something in the previous episode about when I return I'll be doing something to do with ghost hunting and stuff, but if I did, that's not what's happening in today's episode. What's happening in today's episode is I'm going over, and let's get there now, and I will be moving the potty plant here, potty plant junior, the ruin plant here. Is this a whole separate? I thought that This was a separate one growing, but now it's part of the same one. And then over here, we have the regrowth plant, which is, wow, it's really growing. And what I'm going to be doing is going to be moving all of these plants over to the new area. And the reason I'm doing this is because at the end of last episode I said, for every subscriber I get while I'm gone, I'm going to plant one tree. And let's just say I'm going to go out and going to have to buy some at one point, because I got quite a lot. So these 4 here, they ain't going to cover it. So without further ado, I'm going to get to work on an area to put them. And I've got to dig them all up, and then we'll get to work. But you know, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I can't actually do them yet, because you see, I'm actually still on my break while filming this. I'm just pre-recording it ready for when I'm done, just so I can release on the day I wanted to, because I don't know if I originally will. And as I'm recording this, I still got 3 weeks left of my break, so yeah, I'm not totally back yet. But I'm just pre-recording this as of now, and I think I'm going to lock it off now anyway. 82 subscribers. I'm not releasing any other shorts, so I'm not going to get any more probably anyway. So I've released one short today. Whatever comes from that short, I'm going to plant that amount of trees, and that's just how it will stay. But these 4, they're getting planted over there. They're getting moved. So that's what's happening. But I'm actually going to cut now to a whole different day to do that. But for you guys, it'll be like a simple click. If I could click. I want a good click. Arrow can do a good click. I'm horrible at it. Hey, you know, good enough. Alright guys, it's a new day and I want to get straight into things, and I've just done a quick little look around, and I think this right here is the best spot to put the plants, as the wildflowers unfortunately didn't make it through the winter. I reckon this is our best spot to dig up and put our plants from the old tent. Now, the final subscriber count is 85, and if I remember correctly, that's 11 trees I need to plant. Now, I'm pretty sure there's only 4 from the old tent to cover here, so I don't know when, but at some point, or slowly over time, I'll slowly plant more and more until I get to the 11 mark, because that's how many subscribers I got while on my break. Even though I'm technically still on my break while filming this for a good while, that is where the counter is ending. So let's try dig this out for all 4. I'm gonna have all of them growing along here, because it's 4 of them. It just makes it easier to water them all if they're all in the same general area. And I want to get something, I don't know if I'll put on this log or something else, but I want to label each of them, as I gave them names. I gave all the plants names really, so they're all named, and yeah, I want to get some stuff to just label them in here. I think that should be pretty cool. Alright, this is looking like a good start here. So, now I don't know how deep the roots on these plants are going to be, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the dirt mine and start plucking them out. And we'll see how big this needs to be and how deep. Alright, it's been a bit of a rainy, dreary day, but the sun's starting to shine through now, so that's quite good. And I'm going to start here by getting the ruin plant, and I'll give the little story behind all these plants as I go along. Now, the ruin plant was a plant that was originally growing on a corner down near the creek, through the old path I used to take to when the tent was here. And yeah, I decided to pluck it out and put it here, and I thought it was dead, but about a month or so later, it came back to life, and it's been growing ever since. So now we are moving it, obviously, to the new spot. Just gotta kind of be careful, because you don't want to harm the roots. I've had a few die on me because I've harmed the roots. The side roots are okay, but if you harm the big ones, that's where you get an issue. Alright, it's wedged in deep. Okay, I've loosened it a bit. What you want to do is you kind of just want to just wiggle it around in a bit of a circle or side to side before you start actually tugging, just to loosen everything. Because yeah, you'll hear a bit of a ripping noise. That's the small roots breaking off. But as long as you keep the main roots intact, 9 times out of 10, it will be fine. Alright, so as you can see, we have these main root lines here still intact. You can see what's the main root line, because it's the really big one. That's the one that we want to keep okay. So this root isn't too bad in terms of going down, but it is a bit long, so yeah, I definitely think we're going to have to do a bit of extra digging around. But I'm just going to leave that there, and we're going to get the others. Alright, this here is the regrowth plant. I don't actually remember where I got it from, but if you go watch the series, you'll probably get an idea. And if you haven't watched the series, go check it out. This is episode 75. I've done a lot of stuff. I had a lot of good times down here, you know. When I'm not building, we're doing something dumb or funny. Minus episode 43, that episode was pointless if you ask me, if I'm remembering the episode correctly. And if I'm not, well, that's a bit embarrassing. Now, alright, so this one here has got all that old oil around it, so I don't really want to touch that. You can go watch the whole story about the oil barrel. That was horrible. You just go watch the series. If you haven't already, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, I reckon this is going to have quite big roots. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. So we're just going to gently try loosen it, and oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's got big roots, but yeah, this one hasn't been in the longest. This has been in the ground the least amount here as the other one, so yeah, it was quite easy to tug out actually. So here we go, we've got the regrowth plant, so now we've only got 2 more to go. Alright, now here we have the potty plant. This plant is called the potty plant because it's next to my toilet that I barely used back when I was here. Now this plant I got all the way back in episode 16, so a long time ago. And yeah, it's barely grown since compared to the bush plant, which I got at a pretty similar time in episode 1. So apart from the bush plant, this plant has been with me for the longest time, and it's only right to move it over. And down here, you probably can't see it, but there's another little one growing as well. I'm pretty sure they're the same plant, so I'm just calling it Potty Plant Junior, and we're taking it with us. So now I don't actually know if the 2 plants are connected at all, because that could be possible. I guess we'll find out. Now this plant's been in quite a while, so the roots will definitely be way down there, so I'm a bit concerned about trying to get it out. Especially the little one here, if it's its own thing. Yeah, it's deep. I don't actually remember how deep I dug this hole, but watch episode 16, I'm sure I show it, maybe, I don't know, I didn't use a tripod back then. Things were a bit awkward. Yeah, the dirt's real tough here. I'm going to try get the little one out. That one's concerning me because of the little roots. They're real easy to break. Alright, I got it. I got the little one and I've got the main root system. So I'm just going to put him there for now. Or no. I don't know. I'll put him on the shovel. Alright, so I realised my camera wasn't recording, which was annoying, to say the least. I actually don't know if it was recording or not. I'll have to check. But basically I'm going to plant these over, plant the potty plant junior and the other two over there, back over there, and then I'll come back to this after. So let's see how much actually recorded of that. I don't know. Alright, so it turns out the recording saved just enough for me to be satisfied. But yeah, I've got the regrowth plant here and the ruined plant, but the potty plant junior, I decided to put him somewhere else entirely. So stick around to the end of the episode and you'll see where. It's pretty cool. Or at least it will be cool when it starts growing, so do stick around. Now, I forgot my shovel. Alright, now I reckon what I'm going to go and do is get some water and just put it down here just to kind of get a bit of moisture into the soil before I put the plants in. Alright, so that's in. Now let's start with this plant. Yeah, that'll fit. I reckon going that way around. So that'll go there. And this one here, it's a bit bigger, but I can make it fit. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dig outwards here a bit more, which is easy. Probably should have done this before I put the water in now, I realise, but ah well. Should get the soil all nice anyway. Giant slosh pit. Alright, I think I'm ready to start putting the plants in. There's the regrowth. No, that was the ruin. Regrowth is this one. Get all those roots in. Getting a bit muddy. Well, that's fine. Just get that out of the path. I don't want to be snapping it as I walk through. Alright, that water underneath there to just help keep them watered while I'm not down here. And I'm going to wash my hands off, and then we're going to try get the potty plant out to put in the end slot there and hope all goes well. Alright, let's give this another go. Also, when I said wash my hands, I meant rub them all over my shirt, because this is bush life, not clean life. Alright. Got to be careful digging down, because you don't want to hit the roots. And there's a lot of roots in here, so it's hard to tell what's what. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got it. Small root, but hardest to get out. Now, I did take a bit of a chunk off the main root there, but it's just a small bit, so usually if it's just a small bit it should be okay, but it may kind of die off for a bit and lose the leaves, we'll see. But let's get it over to the new location ASAP and get it planted. Alright, this should be easy to get in. Alright, and it is in. Now I'm just going to give it a quick little pat down with my foot, just to try soak all the water through. Alright. Alright, now I've got to say that was pretty successful. Now, obviously, as I said, I'm filming this while I'm still on break, just to get ahead with my schedule that I've got. And where I'm sitting here is where I want to get started. The project I want to get straight into when I start fully recording again is this spot here. Because this spot here is where I'm going to be building out the extension to the tent and having a whole guest room and a table, and these will be the seats for when I got people over. So it should be fun. So I'm planning to get King Toast, Arrow, beautiful partner over for some good times. Now, I'm not too sure what next episode will be. I've got quite a lot of things on my mind that I want to get done, but yeah, this extension is probably what I want to get done first, so there's a high chance the next few episodes will be focused around that, but I don't know, because there's also some stuff I want to do with the Ghost Seeker hut and just a few other small things that I want to do, but we'll get around to everything over time. But yep, it's now the downhill road to 1 year of bush life and the 100th episode, so I hope you enjoyed this episode so far, but we're not done yet, so let's get on with it. I just like to point out, every time I open this storage thing, I always fear a snake's just going to jump out and bite my face off. It's like my worst fear down here. Also, the bush plant is doing real well. Oh, we've got some new shoots down there. Thankfully, the kangaroos haven't sabotaged it yet. And I was going to show you Potty Plant Junior down in here. I reckon it'll be pretty cool for it to grow big and tall in a tree. A tree in a tree. And as we come down here, we have the potty plant, the regrowth plant, and the ruin plant. I'll give them a water before I head back up and leave from today, but I want to go check out the Ghost Seeker hut and see if it's still standing, because it's been about a month since I was last down there. Walking through the bush on a nice sunny day. Kind of weird to think it was raining like an hour ago. Here's some weird aircon parts, someone's pants, all the fun stuff you find down here. Concrete. And down in here is where I wish to be. I've never really spent much time down here on camera, or just in general, but hoping to change that with the stuff we did down here. Saying it's still standing. Okay, never mind, it looks like we've had a collapse. I guess I should have expected that. Ooh, nasty, nasty, nasty. The entire roof has fallen down, that's not good. Right. I can't say I'm not surprised, but it's a bit annoying, but I'm just gonna quickly fix that up. Honestly, I can't stress to you enough just how annoying this is to put back together because all the branches get caught on me. But it's back together. I think I've done it a little bit more sturdy, but yeah, if any rough winds come through, not much you can do about it falling down. But as I said, I don't really spend too much time down here, and yeah, it's just not really worth the time. And I like to keep things relatively simple without using any power tools or much stuff like that. I do use it when it is necessary, like on the back of the tent and stuff like that, but I like to keep things fairly simple, and I ain't the strongest battering a hammer into a tree, so yeah, I do the best I can with what I got. But you know what, it'll have to do. I'll see how that holds up over the next 3 weeks I'm gone, or however long before I come back down here. Probably be in a month's time. But anyways, I'm going to end this episode in the middle of nowhere, like anyone else would. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one, which I'm pretty sure I'll be getting straight into making the tent extension, because yeah, I want to have that up by the time everyone's over. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.